This video is sponsored by Voodoo Ranger. No, I'm totally fucking kidding. Fuck that shit.
This is a sick Negro.
But get your mind right. What's going on, world? What's cracking, gang? What's the deal? It's everybody's favorite. And today we're gonna do a little something different.
What?
So if you guys follow the channel at all, especially on the community tab, you know that I recently just moved into a new spot with my old lady. So last weekend, we were getting everything straight, moving in. We're still unpacking a lot of things. What you're seeing behind me is pretty much all that I have unpacked from, the figures and whatnot right now. And I figured, since it's been a while since I did a review or a video on toys in general, and since I've been doing a whole lot of wrestling content on the channel anyway outside of that, I figured I'd give you guys an update on kind of what's going on with the channel, with life in general, with weekly pickups as well. I do have a lot of stuff that I still been picking up. So currently I'm kind of in a transition period. I'm really trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the review setup for future videos. And today's video is probably gonna be the only room tour that I do until I get my room completely set up in my collection exactly how I want it to be. So this is gonna be kind of a mini collection tour, room tour, even though there's not really much in here, which you can't see outside of what you're looking at right now. But in a moment, we'll kind of flip over the camera and you'll see what I'm getting at. But I kind of want to get feedback from, the followers, because this is for everybody who follows the channel. This is not going to be one of those videos that I post to Reddit or put the link on Twitter to. This is kind of just for everybody that's been supporting the channel for it's been, goddamn, when did I start? It's been about 7 or 8 months since I started this channel, so this is kind of just for everybody who's been, following me and supporting the channel, strictly just off of the strength of what I do, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, man, I'm not gonna talk your head off. We'll get into little details about what's going on with the channel and stuff towards the end, and I'll also do some pickups and show you guys what I've been working with lately as well. One time for the one time. But before we get into the pickups from the last week or two, we'll flip the camera around and I'll show you guys kind of how the office / collection room is coming together. Let's go! Alright, motherfuckers, as you can see, it's pretty bare bones in here right now. Before we get into anything, I'll just show you guys. I still have a bunch of boxes down here to go through. I mean, some Build-A-Figure pieces up there, AEW boxes. This is, I got this Naruto shirt the other day when I was in GameStop. I still got to go through these boxes as well. So there's that old diorama that I was using for my reviews. So there's a lot of stuff I still need to unpack, but for the time being, I'm liking the way the room is coming together, and we'll get into a few things, and I'll kind of talk about them a little bit, but what my plans are for all the empty space and stuff. But this right here is kind of my workstation where I work on commissions for graphic design. I do graphic design as well. I got the remainder of my Marvel Legends up here. I just sold a shit ton of my Marvel Legends. Or they're on my car right now. All of the Black Panther, Attuma Build-A-Figure wave. I just sold Null today. I sold my Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man the other day. I sold all my Marvel Legends except for these. I'm keeping these because Spider-Man's the main thing I collect. But yeah, I'm happy with keeping these, and of course I'm keeping Chadwick Boseman as well. I'm also selling the comic book Black Panther, because I don't read the comics, but see all my washes and paint and stuff and Mod Podge right there for customs. Speaking of customs, these two are on Mercari right now as well. Kind of just got them here for the time being. Got my TB League woman body. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I was gonna do an Android 18 custom. I might sell this too, but we'll see. Because moving in, need money. We'll see. I do want to try out this matte coat that I bought that I haven't used yet, so we'll try that on the figure. Maybe I'll do a video of that on the channel, how the mat works. But yeah, that's that section. Up here, you got my my little skate shrine. For those of you that don't know, I've been skating since I was about 11 years old. So I got a couple boards up here. I used to work at Zoomies, so I have the Huff poster right there from Zoomies. Got that new spec version model kit of Goku. There's a review on the channel, go check that out. For those of you that don't know, Bardock is my favorite character. I don't have an SH Figure Arts Bardock. I need to get one. I've been putting it off because there's so much new shit dropping that it's like, it's hard to keep up. This is a custom Dragon Ball Super Bardock that I did. I'm really proud of this from Dragon Stars. And Dragon Stars are great for customs because they're cheap. And if you fuck up, you can kind of get away with it. But I used the shoulder pads from the Bardock, from the Broly. Panel lined them and just glued them over. I used Super Saiyan Vegeta legs and repainted. But I love that custom. I can't wait till Tamashii Nations makes a super version of Bardock. That's gonna be fun. Here's a little custom character I made. I ended up calling him Super Saiyan God Gogeta, but he's a little custom character. Broly legs, Zamasu accessories. Gogeta head, I sculpted in extra bangs on there and painted it. Figurized standard, oops, sorry about my finger. Figurized standard Bardock. My brother gave me this Bardock statue. I don't know who makes it, and that's a Band Presto Bardock back there. Dragon Stars boxes back there. Got a Cement Jordan 3. None of my Figurized Dragon Ball stuff is set up yet, so the only Figurized Dragon Ball stuff I have out right now. Here's this Trunks, which I'll talk about that a little bit later because I just copped him. I love that figure. Superhero Vegeta. We got the LeBron, the Hasbro LeBron. The thing that I hate about these figures is that they didn't put the tattoos on them, which is fucking stupid. Like, how are you gonna make LeBron without his shitty tattoos, And I know a couple people that do like decals for tattoos, so I'll have to go ahead and do that eventually. A little photo I took on a disposable camera. Got a WFC Trunks, Solid Edge Works Trunks and Vegeta right there. That's why I just pulled these figure arts out, just to kind of go with that. Picture of my mom right there, rest in peace. Pencil sharpener for the love, statue in Philly, Jujutsu Kaisen blind bag stuff. I forget who made this one. It's an artist from New York, and my homie bought me this figure before I was even collecting figures years ago. He came with a mask. And he's got like a bag of money. It's called the Payday figure. I forget who makes that. I don't know. Got the Snake Eyes down here because this is one of my favorite classified figures. We'll talk about Rock and Roll later because I just got him recently. This is where I work at. My girlfriend's a big Pusheen fan. That's why I have this. Don't make fun of me. But I don't want to get carpal tunnel, so I have this here. Some more artwork over here. My work calendar. I'm a big Keith Haring fan. The Smiths as well. I love the Smiths. And the Sex Pistols. But I'm a big Keith Haring fan. I got a lot of his art. I'm a big Mark Gonzalez fan. If you skate, you know about Mark Gonzalez. Some more photos that I took with a disposable camera. That's my girl right there at the top in the middle. This is me doing a back disaster. My homie took that photo. I know it's kind of narcissistic to have a photo of yourself, but my homie took that and gave me that. So don't talk shit. If you got shit to talk it in the comments. Kobe, my favorite basketball player of all time, gotta have Kobe. And now we're getting over to the nitty gritty of kind of what's going on with the action figure display. I'm still in the process of figuring out how I want to display everything. There's still boxes of stuff that I'm gonna pull out from the closet and put over here. But for now, I got my floating shelves with my little anime shrine. I sold all my Gundam Universe stuff besides these three. I tried to sell this Wing Gundam, but they wouldn't take it. And the Sazabi's actually broken, the leg is broken, and I had to glue it back on because no one would buy it because it was broken. So I kept the Sazabi. I got him for 20 bucks on sale, so I really was pissed when the leg broke, but I do like that Gundam. The only one I was going to keep was RX-78 because that is the quintessential Gundam in my opinion. But I have the Sazabi still because he was broken, and Second and Charles wouldn't take the Wing Gundam. So these are cool for now. I got Sailor Mars. She's my favorite Sailor Scout. The Gundam Universe stuff, I got out on it because it's so big and takes up so much space. And I don't have a lot of space, so I couldn't really collect the Gundam Universe stuff like that. But I will say, if they make a Gundam Wing Endless Waltz line, then I will try to get back in. Because Ultron Gundam is my favorite Gundam. But I'm not a completionist on any of this. These are just kind of random anime stuff that I have at the bottom. I call this my Toonami spot. Even though Jujutsu Kaisen wasn't on Toonami. Fig pen of Kisame, Madara Pop. Got the Akatsuki rings. Anime Heroes boxes. Inosuke Hashibora. Check the review out of Inosuke on my channel. From the Bandai HD line. Kid Naruto is a new addition. I'm going to talk about him a little bit later. SH Sasuke, the 1.0 Naruto. New Sakura, which is a great figure. I want to get a SH Figure Arts Minato, but he's really expensive, and a Rock Lee, so I'm probably going to wait on the re-release. Same with the Itachi. That is one of those 3.75 inch Narutos that's kind of like the Dragon Ball Evolve line. My phone's going to die, so I'm kind of rushing through this right now, guys. That Kakashi back there will be replaced with the Figure Arts one. I need to get him. He is the next figure on my list. A antique shop near me had these posters or these pictures that changed. So you got Madara, Itachi, and Sasuke. That's pretty cool. So I got that recently. This is kind of the podcast background right now. This is my wrestling display. Something new that I got actually is the Defining Moments Shawn Michaels. I just heard something fall, but we'll pick that back up later. Something new that I got is a Defining Moment Shawn Michaels. I got one mock, one out of box as well. So that won't be in the new figure reveal, but you know, just so you know. I also got the Mankind as well. Defining Moments Mankind. I may get one loose of him, but I also might wait on that Three Faces of Foley pack because I don't have a Mick Foley. But yeah, this is my like little wrestling section. Also, this Kurt Angle entrance gate grates. I got that recently as well too, and this song still works for it actually. Let me see if I can put my finger in here and get it to play without knocking over anything. Let me get Paul Heyman out the way. Yeah, so that's really cool. I got that one recently. Let me try to wiggle this back without anything falling over. We're going to just put Paul Heyman here for the time being. Sorry, Paul. But yeah, this is the wrestling display for now. His Seth Rollins is new as well. We'll talk about that when I talk about my new pickups. This is my wrestling section. But really, what I want to know from you guys is what I should do over here. So I'm thinking about, I'm going to get one more of these glass displays and put it right here. Have my old apartment, me and the old lady, we had built-ins in the living room, like built-in shelving. So literally, like most of my figure collection was in the living room because we had built-ins. So I didn't have to have any shelves, and I just started collecting almost 2 years ago now. So we were living there for the last year, and I didn't really need to get any like shelving. So pretty much, I'm gonna get another one of these to put, you know, my G.I. Joe classified stuff, my Valorverse Action Force stuff, my Fush articulated icons all on one, kind of my miscellaneous figures all on one, my NECA stuff. And then I'm going to get like maybe another shelf to put my Dragon Ball Z stuff on. I want to have like a bookshelf for that that's wider so I can have it more dynamically posed. And you know, of course I got this photo down here as well from Eyeballs that I want to put up there with it. It's you got Paragus and Broly, and it changes to Prince Vegeta and King Vegeta and Goku and Bardock. I might get some more to put up there with it as well. But yeah, so it's kind of a work in progress right now, guys. But this is going to be where all the Dragon Ball stuff is. I'm thinking I'm going to put like a nice table, like a little throw rug in the middle, and a table here with a diorama on it to do my reviews at. Because I still don't have a true review section. But anyway, man, you know, I appreciate everybody for, you know, rocking with me, man. And, you know, life hits sometimes. You move and you got to make things happen. We just got a new cat as well, you know, and just so you guys get a little, you know, I'm not scared to show you guys what we're going through right now. We're moving in. So, my box is out here, you know, still getting everything straight. You know, TV is literally on like the most rinky-dink table. Got the cat crates here. But we're going to make it happen. But anyway, we're going to get to the new purchases of the last like 2 weeks or month or so. So, stay tuned. So yeah, man, like I said, You know, I've been doing a lot of wrestling-centric content on the channel. The Permanent Marks podcast is something that I've always done ever since the beginning of the channel. If you've been following the channel since the beginning, before we were posting the video pods, we were posting the audio on YouTube. And I'm really stoked that we're actually able to do the video pods now. We're always tweaking things to make it better. Recently I started using my headset so the audio sounds a little bit better as well. And I've been trying to start dabbling in a little bit more commentary content. I did a video on LA Knight recently, kind of similar to the SH Figuarts Metal Cooler video that I did. I want to start giving more commentary, giving you guys more of my raw thoughts and emotions about things, and showing my face more on camera. Full transparency, my phone kind of sucks. Like, I have an iPhone 8. In my selfie mode, for some reason the audio doesn't work with it. So as I continue to kind of upgrade my lifestyle and my living situation, eventually I'll get the phone upgraded. But you know, toys come first before the phone, right? As long as I can make phone calls.
Young Metro, don't trust you. I'm gonna
Priorities, right? As long as I can make phone calls, I'm good. So yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys rocking with me. But we'll get into the weekly pickups. There's been a lot of stuff. Well, not even weekly pickups. It's really been like the last month. I said that I was going to stop. I said that I wasn't going to be like buying as much because of, you know, moving and saving money and all that stuff. But there's just so much stuff coming out that like I couldn't completely slow down. So I slowed down a little bit, but we're going to get into the hauls from this week. And we're going to start with something right behind me actually that you saw during the room tour. And that is the Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins. Let me put my drink over here. I got carpet in the new apartment, so I don't want to spill my Voodoo Ranger on the carpet. But the Ultimate Edition Seth Rollins, and man, I got this one for a steal actually. And I don't know how good the lighting is in here, guys, because I'm still kind of getting everything straight. So excuse me if you can't see it that well, but I got this for a really good price. I got it $20 loose, all accessories. Which is crazy, right? Because I found this guy at Eyeballs, Claire's Eyeballs and Collectibles, which you've seen hunts of me there before. And the guy who sells wrestling figures there, he typically like is taxing on the prices. Like he's selling to people who don't really know about how much stuff is going for. But when I saw this guy for $20 loose, I hopped on it. And dude, what people say about the soft goods on this is true. This is the best soft goods that I've ever experienced on a Mattel WWE product. And I'm saying something because their soft goods, especially lately, have been getting really, really good. Like the fur on it is so soft. These face sculpts are some of the best Seth Rollins face sculpts. Seth Rollins, similar to Bret Hart to me, is one of those ones that they never really get the face sculpts right on. But these are some of the best Seth face sculpts that they've ever done. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I haven't even took the robe off of them yet. Like I just got this 2 days ago. And I don't want to take the robe off of them. If I see one in the wild in Target or Walmart, I'll probably pick another one up just to display without the robe on. Maybe do some custom work on the attire and put some blonde highlights in the hair. But yeah, I'm really stoked on Seth freaking Rollins here. So that is one I'm really stoked about. $20, bro, that's a steal. That's, to me, that is a fucking steal. Let me throw him back over on his shelf where he's supposed to go. And now we'll get into the rest of the pickups. Like I said, there's so many drops coming out right now that I'm just super elated with. And this one is one, you know, we did the room tour, so you saw kind of what was set up already. This one is one that when I moved, I didn't have him unboxed, and I had to unbox him as soon as I got everything moved in. G.I. Joe Classified Series Rock and Roll. And dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is my favorite classified figure besides the Storm Shadow. Not the retro card Storm Shadow, the first release all white Storm Shadow. This dude is so dope. From the deco and the tattoos on the arms to the litany of accessories that we're used to with G.I. Joe Classified at this point. And again, guys, I'm sorry if you can't really see him that well because the lighting is not that good. You know, I'm still getting everything straight in here, but dude, I mean, honestly, like this whole haul, a lot of the figures on this haul might end up in my top figures of the year. Because this one right here, this is in my top 10 so far for 2023. I'm speechless when it comes to this figure, man. G.I. Joe Classified, I'm not all in on the line, but I'm selective with what I get. And the good thing about G.I. Joe Classified, the thing I love about them, is that I don't have to feel like I'm missing out when I don't pre-order something. Like I'm going to be able to get it at retail because it's readily available. I was in Target today and I almost picked up another one just because I wanted to have another one to display without the the bullets on him and without his gun and just have him with his helmet off. This is one that I might double up on. The only other G.I. Joe Classified figure that I've doubled up on is the Classified Storm Shadow, the white one, because I wanted to customize one. So I might double up on this one, but dude, this thing is so good. If you collect G.I. Joe Classified series, Action Force, any type of military-esque line, I think this is a must-have, dude. I mean, he's got the rock and roll hand with the hand tattoo. This is an awesome action figure. Like, this thing just looks fucking cool, man. This thing is fucking cool as shit. I haven't looked at many reviews of this. I need to. But if anybody's talking shit about this figure, they're just hating because this thing is so fucking cool. And that also begs the question, like, I probably should review some of the stuff that's in this haul that I have. I typically don't review stuff that I've seen reviews of. And I've seen reviews of everything in this haul, so I don't really want to review them, but one of the figures I just got yesterday, I might review. But maybe I'll put a poll up in the community section of what I should review, but yo, Rock and Roll looks so goddamn cool. He looks like he would steal your bitch, you know what I mean? He's on some Lil B the Bass Guy shit. Please, Rock and Roll, fuck my bitch. He's cool as fuck. So, awesome, just awesome. Another sip. This video is sponsored by my asshole. Please lick it. So I got this guy off Big Bad Toy Store about a week before I moved. And I was real late to the party on this one. I was gonna review him, but like I said, I'd seen a bunch of reviews from him already. Super Saiyan Trunks, or just Trunks Boy from the Future, SH Figuarts. I don't have any of my Figuarts Dragon Ball Z stuff unboxed really, except for this and the superhero Vegeta, as you saw when we were going through, because in my own apartment, like I explained, I had built in, so I don't have space for it right now, so I need to get more shelving. But dude, for all the QC that people talk on this figure, I don't give a fuck. This figure is fucking sick. This is so accurate to the source material. The faceplates are awesome. The colors are perfect. The articulation is A1. Yeah, the joints are loose a little bit, but I did the super glue fix on my on the arm, so the arm on mine doesn't pop off at all anymore because I did the super glue fix on it. I mean, look at that. I'm tugging on it. It's not coming unless I really. I've been trying to pull it off since I did that super glue fix. But yeah, like, dude, I did the little fix on it and it's perfect. The little, as you can see, the strap on the sword is kind of annoying. But it's better than that peg that broke off on a lot of the original Trunkses. And once you get used to it, it's fine. The legs are loose. I haven't done the fix on the legs yet, but like my legs aren't, you can tell my legs aren't that loosey-goosey. Haven't done the super glue fix on the legs, so I've been mad busy, but I'm probably gonna do that. This is another one. I mean, and I'll admit, I'm the first to admit when I'm a mark, as my podcast is called Permanent Marks, that, I'm a mark for Trunks. Like, he's one of my favorite characters. Bardock is my number 1, Broly's my number 2, Trunks is my number 3. But regardless of that, this figure is just badass, dude. Like, I get the QC argument, and that's kind of been the thing with a lot of the Dragon Ball figures as of late too. Also, I got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta recently too. He's still packed up. That's another one that I got, and his legs were just as loose as the Trunks, which is not excusable, right? And like, if you're a normie or a layman, for lack of a better term, you're not gonna be super gluing your figures to like fix them, right? So I get it. But, that's just a minor gripe. You know what I mean? Like, these QC sucks, yeah. And maybe I'm jaded because I'm old. I'm 31, so, like, I grew up in the Irwin and Jax era, so anything that we get is better than what we had back then. But I fucking love this figure, man. I fucking love this figure. QC issues aside, still one of my favorite figures of the year so far. A lot of the stuff I've been getting, man. Like I said, a lot of the stuff I've been getting is like, I don't know if this is in my top 10 of the year. It's like, if not top 10, it's honorable mention. I like it better than Turles, so I'd say it's up there. Turles would be honorable mention. This would probably be in my top 10 so far. But yeah, just an awesome figure. don't let people scare you with the talk of the QC issues. And for the final one, I'm going to keep him on the flight stand because I had him like that if he doesn't fall off. The Kid Naruto figure. Dude, I went to GameStop yesterday, and I heard they were having a sale, buy one, get two free on clearance. So I said, hey, like, why not go to GameStop and, cop some clearance stuff. Cop some clearance stuff. And I saw this guy. I wasn't expecting to see this guy. And actually, he's kind of falling off, so I'll take him out. I wasn't expecting to see this guy, number one. And number two, I still need Kakashi. And that's been like the number one figure on my Naruto priority list is the new Kakashi. But $35 number one, because he's the Goku of Naruto, because the show's fucking named after him. Number two, I had a $5 off coupon. So I said, why the fuck not? And I am so happy that I did. He is in my top 5, maybe top 3 for this year so far. This is an awesome figure. I can't wait to get Kid Sasuke. I can't wait for Orochimaru. I can't wait for Obito. I need to get Kakashi quick as fuck, honestly. That's probably gonna be the next figure I buy. But I'm super stoked on him, man. And dude, the articulation is perfect. Everything's smooth. There's no QC issues, like compared to the Dragon Ball figures that I've gotten lately, which are the Trunks and the Vegeta. Nothing is loose. Like look at this. Nothing's loose, dude. Nothing is loose. The articulation is perfect. The lightness is perfect. The amount of accessories for $35, fucking perfect. When Tamashii Nations wants to nail it, to me, they are the best action figure company. I don't care. I don't own any Mafex. Mafex is one I want to hop into. I sold a bunch of my Marvel Legends recently. I sold my Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. I still have the Japanese Spider-Man. So I think that I'm going to try to get a Mafex Spider-Man as my red and blue Spider-Man. Because I have a symbiote Marvel Legends Spider-Man, as you saw in the tour. But I sold a bunch of my Marvel Legends, as you know, and I'm thinking about trying the Mafex Spider-Man. So that's going to be my first Mafex. And maybe Mafex might be able to compete. Maybe Mezco might be able to compete if I end up going that route as well. But yeah, man, dude, this figure's awesome. If you don't have it and you're a Naruto fan, go get it. That's all I'm gonna say. I got a couple more that I showed you in the walkthrough that I got that I'm not gonna go back over. But I'm really stoked on this one. So I'll put Mr. Uzumaki down for now. Let me throw him back in his flight stand, because these flight stands are from Amazon and they're super old and kind of a hassle to get your figures in, but they work. But anyway, man, that's pretty much it. I have a lot of stuff on pre-order right now. I've got Metal Cooler on pre-order. I've got Guts from Berserk on pre-order. I've got that Yamcha on pre-order. So as far as SH Figuart stuff, that's going to be the big 3 that I'm going to be kind of reviewing as the months go by. Me and the old lady are moving in, so we still got to get a lot of furniture and furnish the house. So I'm not going to be posting as much. Most of what I'm going to be posting is going to be the Permanent Marks podcast stuff, wrestling commentary videos, action figure commentary videos. There's third-party stuff that I'm probably going to dive into. I'm going to try to grab that Unexpected Adventurer GT Goku as well. Maybe review that one on the channel. I'm going to try to holler at some of those Kong Super Saiyan 3s. Maybe I can grab one of those and compare it to the Demoniacal Fit. There's going to be little stuff here and there, wrestling figures I might find at retail here and there, but it's going to be real slow for the remainder of the year. I will say though, I really appreciate everybody, supporting the channel so far, man. For 6-7 months, I'm at almost 300 subscribers now, and it's fucking amazing. I never thought I would get this far. I don't promote my shit at all, really. Reddit is the only place I really post. Every now and then on Twitter, I don't have that many followers anyway, so it makes me know that I'm doing something right when people engage with the videos and stuff like that. And for now, man, keep tracking me in the community tab. Keep tracking me with the Permanent Marks podcast. Got a new episode coming out this week. AEW is going to be at Wembley Stadium in England this weekend. So myself and Patrick, we're going to be talking about that on the next episode. We're going to be talking about the top, performers over 50 in the wrestling business as well. So stay tuned for all that. If you liked the video, give it a like, sub to the channel. If you didn't like the video, fuck you. I'm just kidding. But anyway, man, I appreciate you guys. And until next time, peace.